Good morning, everybody. It's Matthew Street. Welcome to my channel. So happy you're here. Folks, I'm just here to do a quick couple of minutes to thank every one of you, each and every one of you out there. March 26th, as many of you already know, I lost my father. He passed away. Very difficult for my family and I. My dad was a really great guy. If you ever watched any of the videos he did with me over the years, you'd see what a wonderful man he was, a good friend to all, a great father, grandfather, and great-grandfather, and loved music and passed on that love to me and my family. And we lost him. It was tough. And we just went through the services last week, and I'm just feeling up to it now where I want to try to get back in the loop here and start making videos again, because it's very cathartic for me and very enriching for me to get back into the music and listen to the music, as my dad loved music, and to honor him. And so I want to get back into my channel activity. But one of the first things I wanted to post was just a thank you to each and every one of you. And although I can't thank you all by name, you know who you are. Those of you that learned of my dad's passing, I posted a quick tribute video, just left it up for a day or so before his services, and then I posted a community message in tribute to my dad. And I can't think of it could have been hundreds or dozens and dozens of wonderful responses from all of you out there, my friends, subscribers, commenters, viewers, who just were so sympathetic to what I was going through and made beautiful comments. And I tried, folks, and if I missed, I'm going to go back again and check, but I tried to put a little heart, a little love heart to each and every one of your comments, to let you know that I read it and how much it meant to me. And it did. Every one of your comments meant so much to me. Thank you. So I'm here to do that, to say thank you for helping me through this time, these last few weeks. And as I said, services just ended earlier this week. And so it's time to celebrate the music again and celebrate my dad by loving the music and passing it on to others. And I hope to do that. There were a few people, and if I miss someone, just let me know and I'll come back and make another quick video if I have to. But there were a few people, other than you beautiful viewers, subscribers, and commenters, who I've acknowledged. There were a couple of people that do have my personal information, friends of mine here and in this world, that reached out personally to me, either through texting or a phone call or a card or something, and meant the world to me, as all your comments meant the world to me. Believe me, it helped me through this. And I just want to acknowledge them now. And as I said, if I miss someone, let me know and I'll get right back on it here and make sure I rectify that. But I want to thank Joe, Mean Mr. Mayo, over at the Mean Mr. Mayo channel. He knew my dad was very sick, and the day before my dad passed, he sent me a really nice text telling me that he was keeping my dad and I and my family in his thoughts and prayers. And it meant so much to me that Joe did that. And it was only, like I said, within 24 hours of my dad passing on March 26th. So thank you to Joe for that. I also heard from one of my musical heroes, being a power pop fan. Over the years, I've become friendly with Paul Armstrong from the Flash Cubes. You've heard me talk about the Flash Cubes. He's also currently with the band 145, based out of the Boston area. And Paul sent me a beautiful text in condolences to what happened. And so thank you to Paul Armstrong from the Flash Cubes and 145 for just making my day when I got that text from him. A few other people I heard from that also sent me wonderful messages personally were Alan C. Records over at the Alan C. Records channel. Thank you, Alan. Meant so much to me to have that contact with you. He doesn't have a channel, but one of my YouTube buddies here, Rich, he's also called Wink55. Rich sent me a nice text regarding my father's passing. So thank you, Rich. Thank you so much for doing that. Also, a viewer of mine, a longtime viewer, Wes Wennerstrom. Wes, thank you so much, from him and his wife, Jen. Sent me a beautiful message about my dad's passing. That meant so much to me. All these messages came in at just the right time when I really needed it. And thanks for that boost from everybody. And all your comments also just came in and really helped give me that shot in the arm I needed to get through this. I want to thank Robert S. from Robscure Music. Robert sent me a card. Didn't expect it. I was feeling low one day, and Rob's card came in. I couldn't believe it. I opened it up. I'm being honest. I just was very emotional when that happened, because to think that Rob went out of his way like that to send me that card, Rob, I don't know how to thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for doing that. Your card's hanging proudly up on my mantle right now, because we put all the cards up there, and so proud to have yours up there, Rob. And so Rob from Robscure Music, thank you, Robert S. Great guy. I got to thank Stam St. John. Sent me tons of messages back and forth with me, talking me through things, and saying he was there for me if I needed him. And so to Sam St. John at the great Sam St. John channel, thank you, Sam. You're a friend. You know that. You know how much you mean to me, and your channel means to me. And so, Sam, thank you for those beautiful messages you sent me. And then another big surprise was, I couldn't believe it. It was only I think it was a day after my father had passed, and a card comes in the mail, totally unexpected, but from Steve at All the World's a Stage. You know, I've only known Steve a little over a year now, started getting into that whole community of the vinyl people. The vinyl community is so widespread. You got the Beatles branch and this branch and that branch. Well, Steve's a little different branch from the Beatles branch I'd been so long a part of. But a little over a year and a half ago now, maybe 2 years, I'm not sure, I started getting into this branch of the vinyl community that guys that weren't just talking Beatles. They were talking about Beatles, but all kinds of other music. And you're talking people like Steve at All the World's a Stage. And getting to know Steve well, we've exchanged some VCLT. And out of the blue, Steve sent me this beautiful card. He had my address, I guess, from when we do VCLT back and forth. And it came I think it was the day after my dad's funeral. And here I am taking that breath after all the services and all that was ending. And then to get Steve's card, I had tears in my eyes. It meant so much that someone who hasn't known me that long, and we've never met personally yet, he could have, such a big heart and such a gentle manner about him that he would think of me at that time and take the opportunity to send me a card. It blew me away. So Steve, I wrote you back and told you how much that meant to me, but I'm going to say it here publicly. Steve at All the World's a Stage, a good man, a good person, he's a good egg. He's one of the good ones out there. And so thank you, Steve, for doing that. It really meant the world to me. And last but not least, I want to thank one of my closest, he's probably my best friend here in the vinyl community, or whatever you want to call it, Beatles music community here at YouTube. Haven't met personally, but I feel like I know him. I feel like he's a brother that I haven't met personally yet, but I look forward to the day I can give him a big hug and say hello in person, whether he comes out here or I go over there. But that's Stephen Schnee over at the Stephen Schnee channel. He's just been right there for me, sending me messages, telling me whenever I need to pick up the phone or call him or text him or vent to him that he's there for me. I'll get a text from him just out of the blue when I'm least expecting it. It could have been the day of one of the services, and he did. I don't know if he knew exactly when the services were, the wake or the funeral. And all of a sudden I would get a text from him saying, "I'm here for you. Give me a call if you want," or "I'm here for you. How you doing? How's the family doing?" These are the kind of great people we come across here, folks, in this universe that make it all worth it. That when you can make friends with people like this and they're that caring to you, and I don't know what else to say. What else can I say? But thank you. Thank you to all the people I've mentioned. If I miss someone, please let me know, and I'll come back on and make another video. And to all you commenters, viewers, subscribers who just sent me that little message in the comments during my dad's tribute video or in the tribute post I made, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you all, and thank you so much for doing that. It means the world to me. And I know I've droned on here a little bit, folks, but I'm just so emotional about it, and how good you people are, and how decent you are, and how caring you are. Thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Love you all. I'll be back very soon, probably right after I post this. I think I'm going to go make a video and get my head back in the game. Bye-bye.